Hello, my lovelies. I hope you're feeling well. This is Matulu here, for those that do not know. Today I'm going to show you how to make my wonderful burger buns, or you can use them for any meal other than just burgers. You can make sandwiches from them. Yep, I know I made it sound like there were so many things you could do, but there is many things that you can do with this. So as you can see, what I'm doing right now is I'm adding 5 cups of white spelt to my bowl. And now I'm adding some agave syrup. You can go ahead and add 3 tablespoons. And at this stage, I would suggest that you add half a teaspoon of sea salt. Now I'm going to go ahead and add roughly about 2 cups at this stage of carbonated water, fizzy water. Get yourself a really good brand, mind you. And then I'm going to add another cup later on. But for now, just 2 cups. So we go ahead and we're kneading with our hands. Mixing like that. You know? Yes. I actually love making this. It's quite therapeutic for me. Long-winded, but when I'm actually doing it, it feels good. So what I'm doing here, because you want this dough to be quite, not wet, but you want it to be really soft, okay? So you go ahead and drizzle some oil on your hands to help you knead it. And then I added, I think it was 1 tablespoon of onion powder to bring the flavour out in the bread. And as you saw, I added another cup of fizzy water. Now you want to go ahead, you really want to get your hands and your fist, your whole wrist up in this kneading process. I'm adding some more oil again because again, the dough is sticky, but the oil on my hands, it helps the dough not to stick on my hands, basically. So I'm using some grapeseed oil. You can use olive oil. I was out. I would suggest that you use olive oil actually. So I'm adding a bit more, like a handful of spelt flour, just because I felt like it was getting a bit too wet. So make sure you always have some spelt flour on hand. Now, what I should have done at this stage was just clear the sides, wipe my sides down thoroughly and knead it on the sides rather than in the bowl, because then you have a lot more space to play with it, you know. Now your kneading time roughly for this bread should be between at least 3 to 5 minutes. Now before you mold and section your balls, before you place it on the grease-proof paper, you want to add 1 teaspoon to 1 tablespoon of grapeseed oil into the palm of your hands and then mold it, because again the dough will be slightly sticky. Now before you even start making these breads, I forgot to mention to preheat your oven to at least gas mark 4, and then you're going to bake these for roughly 15 to 20 minutes. Now before you go ahead, after taking them out of the oven, you want to sit them on the side for about a further 20 minutes, allow them to cool down, and then you can go ahead and use them as you wish. Looks so beautiful.
Thank you.
It's okay. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel, Matulu Botanica, and do not forget to hit the notification button for all things traditional medicine, botanical beverages, and alkaline recipes.